Greetings, my mystery mavens. I am May Thobol, your guide to the hidden corridors of history and the whispered legends of power. Welcome back to my blog, where history meets attitude and wonder knows no bounds. Today, we dive into a forgotten world where three radiant moons, Lelia, Fatta, and Month, once adorned our skies. Discover the catastrophic falls of Lelia and Fatta and their impact on civilization. Learn about the startling evidence left behind, from mammoth graveyards to global flood myths. To help us unravel this dramatic story, I've brought along the brilliant Brian. So grab your coffee, fasten your seatbelts, and get ready for some serious celestial wisdom. Brian, the floor is yours.
Thanks, May. You always set the stage beautifully. Now, let's explore how these developments will reshape our understanding and what they mean for the future of human innovation. Cast your gaze upward, not to the lonely silver disk we know, but to a forgotten firmament, a sky ablaze with the glow of three radiant sisters. This is the world whispered in the Santius of Perun's Veda, a world where Earth, called Midgard Earth, was cradled not by one but by three celestial guardians, Lelia, Fatta, and Month. Lelia, the swift and closest, danced around our world every 7 days, a fleeting, intimate companion. Fatta, the majestic middle sister, traced a stately 13-day path along the celestial equator, a queen of cosmic rhythm. And Month, the distant familiar matriarch, kept her eternal 29.5-day vigil, the only one whose face still greets us in the night. Lelia and Month were Earth's own, born of stardust and gravity's embrace. Fatta, however, was a wanderer, a refugee captured from the shattered corpse of a doomed planet called Daaria, pulled into our sky like a trophy of cosmic war. For over 100,000 years, humanity lived beneath this triple moonlight. Calendars were woven around their cycles, myths were born from their phases, life itself pulsed to their silent silver song. The heavens screamed as Fatta's children fell. The primary impact site, according to multiple ancient texts and, well, some modern alternative researchers using tools like Google Earth, was not in the Atlantic, but far to the west in the Pacific Ocean, off the coast of the Americas. Imagine it, a fragment the size of a small country, traveling at cosmic velocities, slamming into the ocean floor. The energy released was beyond comprehension. It was not an explosion, it was a reshaping of the world. The impact didn't just create a crater, it tore a wound 4,000 kilometers long in the Earth's crust, ripping apart the mid-Atlantic ridge and triggering titanic earthquakes and volcanic eruptions across the globe. The seabed buckled, continents groaned, and the very axis of the planet was knocked off kilter. The death of Fatta was the death knell for the old world. The Earth's axis shifted violently by 23.5 or even 36 degrees, depending on the source. The stars themselves seemed to lurch in the sky. The sun now traveled through different heavenly mansions on the Svarog circle, marking the beginning of the precessional cycle we know today. From the Pacific impact, a wall of water, miles high, radiated outward. It swept across continents, circling the globe 3 times, as recorded in the Mayan inscriptions. Nothing survived its path. The sky turned black, volcanic ash and pulverized rock blotted out the sun for years, perhaps decades. Global temperatures plummeted. The Younger Dryas mini-ice age, which saw Britain gripped by -20 degrees Celsius winters, was likely its direct result. It was a mass extinction event. In North America, over 70 species of large mammals, mammoths, saber-tooths, giant sloths vanished within a mere 2,000 years. The same fate befell megafauna in Europe, Asia, and even Australia. Bones of predators and prey, land animals and sea creatures lie jumbled together in chaotic graves across the planet, a testament to a single, violent, global convulsion. Civilization was obliterated, survivors were cast back into the Stone Age, knowledge was lost, languages fragmented, the world forgot its past. And what of Atlantis, the jewel of the ancient world? The Vedas are clear, Atlantis died because of Fatta. The Atlanteans, the very architects of their own doom through their reckless experiments, were the first to feel Fatta's wrath. The mega tsunami, born from the Pacific impact, raced across the ocean and smashed into the island continent with the force of a god's hammer. The waves did not just flood Atlantis, they erased it. The island, its magnificent cities, its godlike kings, and its blasphemous technology were plunged into the abyss. The land of the ants, Antlan, was no more. This is why the number 13, Fatta's orbital period, became a symbol of doom, of fatality. The very word fatal is said to derive from Fatta. Her fall was the ultimate, inescapable end. The ancients did not forget. They carved their terror into stone and scroll. On the walls of a pyramid in the jungles of Central America, archaeologists found a chilling inscription. The little moon broke. There is no ambiguity. They witnessed the sky fracture. The ancient text, Huainanzi, describes the event with apocalyptic clarity. The vault of heaven cracked, the earth's supports broke, heaven tilted towards the northwest, the sun, moon, and stars shifted their positions. The earth was incomplete in the southeast, so the waters and the mire flowed there. In those distant times, the 4 poles were destroyed. The 9 continents split apart. Fire blazed without ceasing. Waters raged without end. This is not metaphor. This is a geological and astronomical report from the front lines of Armageddon. The tilting heavens, the shifting stars, the floods rushing to the southeast, all aligned perfectly with a massive impact in the northwest Pacific and a subsequent shift in the Earth's axis. So, was it real? Did Earth once have 3 moons? The story you have just heard is drawn from ancient texts, from the Santyas of Perun's Veda, from the carvings of the Maya, from the scrolls of the Chinese, and from the frozen bones of Siberia. It speaks of celestial bodies lost, of continents drowned, of axes shifted, and of civilizations erased. It is a story of cosmic drama, of gods and heroes, of hubris and sacrifice. It is a story that dares us to look up at the night sky and wonder, what else have we forgotten? The moon we see today is a lonely sentinel, a ghost of a time when the heavens were fuller and far more dangerous. She is the last survivor of a celestial massacre, a silent witness to the day the sky fell and the world drowned in moonlight and fire. Whether you see this as myth, as memory, or as a map to a hidden past, the tale of the 3 moons endures. A haunting, poetic, and thrilling saga written in ice, carved in stone, and whispered on the wind. The heavens may be silent now, but they remember.
And there you have it, my lovers of the labyrinth. Remember, every challenge is just a stepping stone to greatness. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe so we can keep exploring together, and drop a comment to share your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and keep chasing those dreams.